This video is brought to you in part by Zeal Sound and viewers like you. Thank you.
Yo, Speedy, clip this one.
Obviously, when people are reflecting on your career, it's very hard to separate your career and Vince McMahon. And I want to know, now that you have had a lot of time to kind of reconcile what has been alleged against Vince McMahon, can you tell me what he has meant to your career and also how you have kind of processed what has come out over the last 2 years?
Well, surely an uncomfortable question. And man, I really would much rather talk about what's ahead of us, and that's really important. I've been pretty honest with my opinion to answer that question. And if you didn't see it, I know you can dig it up somewhere. But I think we're on the precipice of something pretty special. And as the business evolves and continues to evolve, damn, it's in pretty good hands with the TKO folks. So I am happy to be where I'm at. Again, I think if you want that information, you dig hard enough, you can find it. Thank you, though. Thank you. Appreciate the courage.
I don't think it's complicated to talk about. I think it's complicated to listen to. And that's kind of why I don't necessarily put a lot of time and equity into it.
Yeah.
Again, I think there's still a long ways to go.
Yeah.
I can say this. I'm a big advocate of love and friendship and honesty and communication. But in the same breath, I'm also a big advocate of accountability.
Yeah, me too.
I think you explained it well of if someone's behavior lies so far outside your value system that the balance shifts of like, man, I can't operate in a world where this works.
Yeah.
That's the end result of being accountable. But there's
What
also
are you going to do, though?
Right now, what I'm going to do is love the person I love,
Right.
be their friend, and by that it means like, hey, I love you. You got a hill to climb, and there's the saying of like, hey, you don't know who you are, or you don't know who your friends are until the shit hits the fan, or your back's against the wall. That doesn't make any of what's going on any easier to swallow.
Right.
But just telling somebody that like, hey, I love you, man, this is going to be a hill to climb. We're going to see what happens. And that's that. I think it sounds so cliche, but it has to be one day at a time. But at the same token, I've openly said is I love the guy. I got a great relationship with the guy. So that's that.
Hey, yo, I remember that whole Vince McMahon situation as far as his whole entire downfall, stepping down from CEO and having all those lawsuits going on. Yeah, well, it's kind of being reignited, and I feel as though this is something that we should definitely speak on. A lot of us grew up on wrestling. A lot of us grew up on WWE, WWF, Attitude Era, Bloodbath Era, Survivor Series Era. You know what I mean? All that, bro. SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? The Hogans, the Steve Austins, the Rocks, the Harts, you know what I'm saying? The perks, the cocaine, all of that, man. The drugs and all the habits and the New Jacks and everybody, right? The history of the WWE is flooded with abuse, degeneracy, and just everything that you could possibly think of, man. These were grown men that were doing whatever they can to get $1. They threw some tights on, started beating each other up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And they got a couple dollars to, feed their habit. If anybody knows anything about Vince McMahon, he always portrayed himself to be like the most naive sleazeball possible, like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, at least when it comes to Hollywood, a lot of characters that people like to play, they like to play themselves, but like they like to act like themselves, you know what I'm saying? So I think Vince like kind of cranked it up a little bit, but just only a little bit, because I feel like a lot of that stuff that he did on stage, he did in his personal life, you know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to people like John Cena and Triple H that's been with the company for ever so long, but they have also been to all of the biggest events every year. You know what I'm saying? Triple H is the chairman now. You know what I'm saying? So when you compare everything that has been going on in WWE for the past 25, 30 years, really longer than that, but just 25, 30 years, right? Nah, yo, let's go 40, 50 years. Within the past 40, 50 years, because I mean, I started even before that, but within the past 40, 50 years, we've heard stories of stories on stories on stories on stories. And we've seen so much. I'm saying, regardless if it was a Booker T, John Cena, Vince McMahon situation, or just Vince McMahon himself doing something that he probably shouldn't have been doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people probably didn't approve of this stuff that's being shown on TV. And imagine how many people were called sensitive or soft back then because of what was being showcased. But now you got a lot of people that's gonna try to bring down Vince McMahon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that, you know, everybody just wants to jump on the bandwagon. It's like, oh no, it's cool to like Vince McMahon and all the degenerate stuff that he's doing. Oh, now it's cool to hate Vince McMahon and all the degenerate stuff that he did that people been trying to tell us that he's been doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to, you know, even pay attention to the public. But and actually, with that being said, this is the reason why I want to speak on this, because John Cena seems as if he's hiding something. To me, seems like he hiding something, man. John Cena, I understand, man. You love him. You love him. You love him. You love Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon clearly loves doing some very other things. You know what I'm saying? I understand y'all been around each other for a very long time, but it's like, come on, man. There's a reason why people ask about that dark side of the ring, because we already know, man. This is our favorite wrestler, bro. This is our favorite wrestler, right? Who you got over John Cena? Just fan favorites, right? Like the RVDs, the People's Champ, Kane, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like Rey Mysterios, Eddie Guerrero's. You know what I'm saying? Probably. But as far as statistically, I'm saying biggest moments and everything of that sort, John Cena got a whole lot of them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many people that can really compete with John Cena for legend status. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, John Cena, you done been around a lot. You know what I'm saying? You've been in a few positions. Listen, man, I don't really know how to fully say all this, because John Cena didn't fully say everything. But even if you go listen to what he said on the Howard Stern show, he was beating around the bush. I'm saying there's a lot of things that he just don't want to speak on. I'm saying dodging and avoiding questions. He's probably holding some guilt within himself, you know what I'm saying? But he seems as if he's just prepared. You mean the time is now, and he's ready. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of seems as though he's trying to talk as if he's not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get too conspiratorial, but we know there's been a few times where people have had conversations like this and then wound up being buried not too much long after. You know what I'm saying? So that's just gonna be that on that. I don't think I need to edit this. I think YouTube should be okay with everything that I just said. I'm about to just throw an intro on it, outro on it. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Let me know how you feel about the John Cena situation. Let me know if you heard what Triple H said. Let me know how you feel about, the whole Vince McMahon situation. You know what I'm saying? Do you think anybody's been involved? Do you think anybody's going down with Vince McMahon? Do you think, anything else going to be exposed? What do you think about the dark side of John Cena? You know what I'm saying? I don't as far as I'm aware though, I haven't seen anything like as far as drugs, abuse, alcoholism. I'm saying those probably a lot of things that were showcased right in front of us that might look bad, but I don't know if he's purely done some things. You know what I'm saying? He probably let some things happen in front of him. He probably let some things get away. He's probably been around for certain things. Who knows? He probably even lined a few people up. You never know, man. He's been around for a very long time. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Speedy out. Do you run a YouTube channel? Is it tiring, grinding for 4,000 watch hours? Do you have 20,000 followers on Instagram? Do you keep getting rejected for monetization? Well, I got something for you. It's called Beehive. It's a brand new app. It's a newsletter, and Beehive works with a lot of different quality advertisers. The same ones that you see on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora. You no longer have to worry about not driving enough traffic or not having enough odds or not getting enough clicks, because every click is worth something. Every click, every view can be monetized. And Beehive strongly believes that each content creator has the potential to make money off of their content. If you sign up for a Beehive account and choose a plan, you can monetize your content right now. You can get ad placement right now. You can have sponsors hitting you up in your email right now. And the amount that you earn is directly controlled by how active you are. So if you upload more videos, there's more chances for you to get that ad revenue. If you upload higher quality content, there's a chance that you're going to get more viewers. And those viewers will lead to more clicks. And those clicks will lead to more ad revenue. Now, if you think that this is too good to be true, no worries, no worries. I got a deal for you. Click the link in the comment box below and sign up for a Beehive account right now. If you sign up using the link in the comment section below, you get a 30-day free trial, and you also get 20% off for your first 3 months. So if you think that you might not make no money off of this, go sign up for that free trial. See if you can drive a little bit of traffic and see if one of them sponsors going to hook you up with an ad placement. And then who knows, you might want to upgrade your subscription. You might want to get them deals from the higher quality ads. And I mean, if you already got a few thousand subscribers, if you already got a few thousand followers, your fan base is already large enough to monetize. But YouTube might not feel as though you're worthy. Instagram might not feel as though you're worthy. But Beehive feels as though you're worthy. Go sign up for a Beehive account right now. Click the link in the comment box below. If you're a content creator, if you're a musician, if you're a YouTuber, if you're a Spotify artist, if you're an Instagram content creator, if you make shorts, especially if you make shorts, click the link in the comment box below. Go tap in, see what they're about. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Speedy out.